in the Moore reporting live from the liquor store. And man, it's late as hell. We're drunk and nefarious
Absolutely.
on a damn Friday morning. Cause hey, listen, anything after 12, anything after midnight is morning time, man. We're like we trapping in the future. We drunk into the next day, and it feels amazing, man. So I had to bring my brother Landlord from Alabama onto the platform with me. How you living, my guy?
I'm doing great, man. I'm feeling spectacular on this late night trapping, you understand? At the package store. You gotta be seeing where I'm from. The liquor store is closed this late, okay? So we have to go to the package store. You know what I'm saying? So this the package store, aka the liquor store. You know what I'm saying? You gotta go get a package, you understand?
Well, I understand. Hey, where I am from, like there were multiple bootleggers. So like they don't sell liquor on Sundays. They don't sell liquor too late. But like you can go to the bootleg. They might tax you for the little thing of gin, but you still seeing on
You
a
can still
Sunday.
get in.
Indeed,
Yeah.
man. So hey, man, like we did that, man. I don't like to really just pat ourselves on the back, but man, we need to give ourselves a round of applause for pulling that shit off with OG Jalen Tolbert coming through and showing love to the platforms, man. And really, I want to talk about some of the things that he mentioned and touched on, and then we'll talk about some OTA stuff. If that's cool with you.
Oh yeah, that's good.
All right, man. So first things first, man. Well, what were your initial impressions on actually just talking to Jalen Tolbert? Not just the things he said, but what did you get from like the energy he had? He seemed like he was real confident, dog.
I was about to say he seemed like a very confident young man, and it don't seem like what can I say, the hurdles and the obstacles that he been dealing with affected him too bad. You know what I'm saying? He still feel like he know what he can do. And you heard what he said on the one you just shared, I think. He was saying it feel good not to have to do 20, 30 things when you about to run a route. You know what I'm saying? That speaks volumes to how complex and how crazy his the last regime had him running these crazy routes. So one of the key words he said, simple and fast. So that's what it is. That's what we finna see these days. And I think he gonna really blossom out of this offense.
Man, I definitely think he will too, man, because he got all the physical gifts in the world, man. I don't know if he really 6'3". I've seen like 2 or 3 different entries. Some people say he's 6'1", 6'2", 6'3", and you never know. You know what I'm saying?
I stood next to him. I'm only like 6 feet, and he probably about 6'1", 6'2".
Okay.
Yeah, he was just barely taller than me.
Yeah, but like here, he's a tall guy. Got a nice catch radius. Ran a 4.4 at the combine. Put up exceptional numbers. And really, I was kicking myself because I'm supposed to be the resident number guy.
Yeah,
But
absolutely.
But I did not know this when I got on the show with the boy. Did you know he is third all time in Sun Belt history in career receiving yards, and he was the career leading receiver over there at South Alabama.
That's crazy.
So like he was one of the best, wide receivers coming out that conference. And fun little fact. Do you know who was the all-time leader in the Sun Belt in receiving yards?
Somebody like T.O. played at the conference like that.
T.Y. Hilton.
Okay.
Who he said he studied, who he said he took notes from.
What T.O. went to college at?
I forget what T.O. went to college.
I think he went to one of them little off crazy schools too. I ain't sure though. I might be mistaken him.
Let's see. He went to
somewhere Tennessee then.
Yeah, he went to Tennessee, so he played in the SEC.
Okay. I thought it was like one of them other Tennessee colleges. You know what I'm saying?
Let me see. Is it Tennessee? Chattanooga.
I thought so.
Yeah, Chattanooga.
I knew it was one of them little like other colleges. I didn't think he played at a big school.
Yeah, but yeah, man. So he was a dominant wide receiver where he was, and we always touched on if you play at a smaller school, you need to be dominant. So we saw that from him. Like he was a top 100 pick for a reason. So I know I'm just excited, that he get a fresh slate. He get a new starter, in a new scheme. He'll actually get to play with Dak Prescott from beginning to end. Dak gonna come in healthy. So I like the way that things are set up. We're gonna be in a new system. veteran offensive play caller. So I'm excited for the boy's potential, man. I really am.
Yeah. Shout out to Red trapping with us late night, man. Miss Regina Green. Miss Regina, what you doing up this late trapping with us, ma'am? How you doing? Shout out to Matt Badness and the Gold in the building too. But yeah, man, I'm excited about Tolbert. I told you I feel like he might be my breakout player of the year coming up. And it's very peculiar. Right after he did the interview with us, the next day of practice, he's getting first team reps. Say it might be a good luck charm for us, right?
Indeed.
We might be a good luck charm.
A matter of fact, I think I got the graphic right here, man. You just talked them up. Let me see if I got this one up here.
Yeah.
There you go. And this is from Jess Navarez. She covers the Dallas Cowboys. It says wide receiver Jalen Tolbert taking a good amount of reps with Dak Prescott at OTAs. So, you know,
good. That's not normal. You know what I'm saying? Taking a few. Now, she could have said a few, a couple. She said a good amount. She said a good amount. So that's more than one, more than two, more than three. You know, three is a few. So, you know, he did a number of reps with Dak. That's big for him.
Man, it's super big for that boy, man. Like I said, you know, he gets the opportunity to come in and build a rapport with him in this new system. And you know, like, and listen, like, people be sleeping on Mike McCarthy, man. Like, this dude had a top 10 offense for a decade as a play caller, and you know they want to poo-poo on the boy now, like he ain't a Super Bowl winning play caller. But you know, I'm happy that Jalen Tolbert gets to be in a system like that. You know what I'm saying? And hey, I wish the best of luck to Kellen Moore and his new endeavors in life. You know, he's no longer on the team, so I'm no longer salty. But you know, like, Mike McCarthy been there, done that, and we ain't got a guy that's doing on-job training right now. So I think we'll be fine.
Yeah, I ain't worried about Kellen Moore. Like, I'm just happy it's over. You know, the thrill is gone. The rain is over. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I don't know if you got that in the plans, but the Dak interview, you know, that was something I wanted to touch on.
Yeah, we definitely could touch on that, man. Because
man, Dak seemed like he is rejuvenated and relocated. I can't remember what song that is. That's an old T.I. song. But man, he felt like he was rejuvenated when he talked about this offense, all the improvements. It just felt like he was on some different type of time. And then he was a little snappy Dak too. Like, Dak was kind of like, he like fed up with it. And I think I kind of put the example out there that, hey, all of his people that he had a truce with, you know, the people that he felt like he was responsible for, are out the door. And so, you know, now he's standing on his own leg. And that seemed like he's like, hey, all the foolishness is over with. I'm not falling on the sword no more. I'm finna stand up and say what I need to say. Because, man, they asked him, they said, yeah, Mike McCarthy said something about they watched all your interceptions. He was like, hey, now, Mike, he said he might have misspoke because it wasn't like that. Dak said, hold up, hold your horses. It wasn't like that. So
he said, hold up, wait a minute.
Yeah, I don't remember Dak ever being like snappy like that. I don't know, because it seemed like we got a new Dak on our hands.
Man, you got a Dak that's 30 years, that's gonna be 30 years old. You know what I'm saying? Like, Dak is a veteran quarterback now. Like, there's a way you talk to him at this point. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's one of the. Hey, listen, people don't think about this, but like, he is one of the handful of quarterbacks that actually have multiple playoff wins. They're still playing right now. You know what I'm saying? There's not many in the league anymore like that can say that. So, you know, like, Dak Prescott, you know what I'm saying? Like, he deserves not to get spoken to, you know, in a certain manner. I think he's going to demand his respect at this point, man.
Yeah, ain't no more falling on the sword for these guys. Your homeboys out the building, and I think that was one of the best things that could have happened to us. You know, cut the ties, and then it might be time for him to get a new surrounding around him. You know what I'm saying? New quarterback coach, you know, new OC, new offensive line. I think all that's good for him. That's a fresh start for him. Sometimes the voice get dull and get a little dry in the locker room. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you need a new voice, refreshing everything, and get some fresh eyes in the building. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so I think all that's good.
Yeah, I completely agree with that, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, we've been trying the same thing with Dak for You know what? How long was more off?
Too
tenure?
long.
Like
Too long.
2019 and that's like
Too
4 years.
long. That's
4
how
years.
it is. Too long.
So like it's time. It's time. And listen, most of the time, like people do not keep the same offensive coordinator around anyway because if they're any good, they go off and get head coaching jobs somewhere else. So like it was about time.
Facts. See, it was well overdue. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait to DQ stomp a mud hole in them boys. You know what I'm saying? I don't see them scoring over 15 points. I don't even know if you can score 15, but
I said they're gonna score about 7.
13. I give them 13.
I give them a touchdown. I
Touchdown,
give them
a couple field goals.
No, garbage time touchdown. I mean, like they're not going to score until the game is out of reach. They're gonna the backup quarterback is going to be in. He might fumble the ball world by 27 points or some shit, and they're gonna score a touchdown to make it maybe like 34 to 7 final score or something.
What's Santo? Oh, what are you talking about? But yeah, I am excited about the new offense because that's one thing that was alarming. Like I said, you do have to be able to read between the lines, and it seemed like that. What the hell is Santos talking about? Santos Perez, what is you talking about, sir? He said, "Yo, we need to talk." I don't know who that is. You talking to me? But yeah. What we were just saying, he threw me out with that goofy stuff. The offense, yeah. Damn, he made me. I had a good point. I almost lost it.
Who the hell is Dante?
Oh, what he talking about?
Like, yo, Dante, nigga. We don't know that man.
No, I'm saying he threw me off. Like, who is Dante? Dante's Inferno. You know what I'm saying?
Dante Fowler. You know Dante Fowler.
I know Dante Fowler.
You
said, yes, I'm talking to you.
Now you trying to get him on the show?
I don't know who you talking about.
Like, listen, it's 1:30. He might.
It's late. Maybe his eyes crossed or something. I don't know. He said, who else they were talking to? It's 2 people on here. Goofball. What is you talking about? Shout out to you guys at the Poet Common Sense Lab. Y'all in here late night trapping with us in the liquor store.
Yeah, who the fuck is Dante, nigga?
I'm true.
Oh, I'm sorry. Like it's one. I'm sorry. I be getting professional.
Let them see, cause I'm trying to see who we talking about.
I
want to know who Dante is now. Somebody let me know. Do I need to know who Dante is? He said, "Wait a minute, Yawk. What? Put the cup of liquor down. You know." We usually don't say things like that in the liquor store, but
nah, you keep sipping the liquor, but you might just need to take a water break. Sometimes you just need to rehydrate.
Sir, I think you got me mistaken. I have no clue who you are or what you're talking about.
Yeah, no. We don't know
New Mexico. Sir, I stay in Alabama.
I ain't gonna even tell y'all where I stay, because like I was just gonna say that, but you know what, y'all be acting weird late night. So
I mean, I stay in Alabama. That's a big state, so come with welcoming arms. You know what I'm saying? Be peaceful. I don't know what he's talking about, but that was crazy. Hey, you gotta say she a rooftop sniper. She done sniped the young man.
Well,
hey, get him on out of here then.
It is what it is.
I guess he might be saying I look like a Mexican with this hat on or something. I don't know. You think I'm from Mexico, sir? I don't know.
Hey, Sharon Bell said we stay on it. Yeah, we try. We try to give love, try to get as much love and quality content as we can.
Absolutely. But like I said, I just got home from my daughter's graduation, university. This late common sense, it must have been a big school graduation. But congratulations to your daughter and for you raising up a graduate, man. Congratulations.
Hey, thank you, Miss Bell. Hey, I know she said she loved the interview. Hey, well, we appreciate you, and again, shout out to my brother Landlord for setting the table and letting us come eat with him, man.
Absolutely, man. Y'all know y'all my guys. He said, N.I.
He feels spell nigga. Go ahead and snipe this nigga.
Oh yeah, get him out of here. Get him out of here.
Don't worry. Remove.
Dan.
Hey, go ahead and remove him from here.
That's in your chat, you know?
Yep, I know. I'm talking to my moderators.
Oh,
Go.
so we sniped him and he went to hen chat?
Yep.
Hey, we got to make sure this dude never to return. Never to return.
User and timeouts.
So he thought I was a Spanish brother. Then when I told him I was black, he's got me. He got me the N-word. That's funny. You know, y'all hilarious. You see what we deal with up here to give y'all some content, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, super goofy. Yeah, don't worry, he been assassinated.
You know, I tried to be, you know, lenient with him, but sometimes you need to just get sniped, you know.
Yeah, I told you. People, hey, listen, I told you, people are weird. And then at 1:30, he was probably on some dog food. He was going.
I wish I had my. Is it crack? You smoke crack, don't you? I wish I had my bud right now, because he definitely was on crack. But yeah, man. I was what I was saying was I'm glad I thought back out of it once the fool got out of here. My mind came back. But one thing you notice about Dak in his interview, it seemed like, you know, he really did the hit him up diss track on Kelly Moore without saying his name. That's what I got from the interview. Because think about this. It seemed like every single thing that he named was Kelly Moore's stuff that he was lacking at. Because like I told you, I gave you the example on the phone. I said, just imagine you can diss somebody without saying their name easily. You just got to know how to read between the lines. So just imagine, you know, Hen is my guy. He my co-host. Just imagine if I've got another co-host and I just start saying, man, it's good that I ain't got to deal with the stat guy no more. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got to worry about all these numbers and stuff no more. You know what I'm saying? That would have been a big time shot at Hen. That's exactly what kind of stuff that Dak did. Dak just said everything was going to be better. He named about 7 different attributes and different characteristics of the offense. Man, we got a lot of races in here today, don't we?
What happened now?
It's another one. He came back. He came back for more.
So y'all are racist. The fuck, nigga. Gay reek. Regata.
Man, we got some crazy people in. That's in your chat, Hen. You bringing these good people to the trap. Good.
Hey, I don't know. You know, but hey, I appreciate you for taking the time to look at the content, boosting up that algorithm, and putting more money in our pockets. You goofy trolls. We appreciate it.
Goofball.
Hey, appreciate you for assassinating him, Matt Baden. See, Matt came in here shooting. That's my guy.
I don't know what's going on tonight. Good grief. Weirdos, lurkers. Shout out to Boss Cowboy. These lurkers are crazy. Now he on mine. Oh my God.
They going crazy. Let's just keep killing them.
Yeah, he getting banned forever.
Right. We appreciate you, Matt. Hey, yes, Miss Green. We got a bunch of weirdos on here. Man, I had no idea we were saying. He called us a monkey. Lord Frieza called us a monkey.
Man, look, this is the type of stuff I be on, man. Like, bro, how bad your life got to be for you to be on the internet at 2 in the morning, cussing out people that you have never met, don't know nothing about? Good Lord. We pray for you, sir. I know your life is terrible. I know you been chewing crayons your whole life. I know it. I'm sure of it. You know, you probably had a crack pipe soon as you was out the womb. You know, your mother handed it to you. I'm sorry. But I'm sorry, man. But y'all, I don't know, man. You're very sad, sir. You wake up and hate on a young man that ain't did nothing to you, never met you before in your life. You must have a miserable life, sir. So we got prayers up for you, man. Do better in your life, sir. Do better.
And listen, you know, it's sad that we gotta ban folks, you know, because, you know, I like views. You know, like, why y'all come in here with the bull?
They need to go stand in the corner. They need to look at the paint dry. They don't get to see this good content that we give to the real fans. You know what I'm saying?
Said somebody spent too much at the liquor store.
They was in the trap. They was in the trap. They were getting some good stuff out the trap. Good Lord.
Bruce said, my bad, I almost messed up. What you done did, Bruce?
Bruce just swiped him out, didn't?
Yeah,
But man,
Damien,
look,
bug people.
all I was saying was Dak Prescott was pretty much doing a hit 'em up diss track without saying no names on Kellen Moore. That's what he did. And I love it. And it's needed. And I'm telling you, I'm glad that he cut his ties. Like, Dak ain't got to fall on the sword no more. And then for the people who are not as high on Dak, that light gonna shine on him too. These people ain't got no ties. They don't have no ties really. Like Brian Schottenheim ain't finna fall on the sword for Dak, and he ain't finna do it. Dak ain't finna fall on it for him.
Exactly. And listen, that's the way it should be, man. It should be a business relationship. You know what I'm saying? Them boys don't need to be out on no yachts together. You know, they don't need to be at no family picnics and doing this and doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need somebody that Dak Prescott can respect, that can hold him accountable. You know what I'm saying? And and be in a position for Dak Prescott to be better. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying that Dak Prescott did not like Kellen Moore. I do think they're friends, but like, hell, Dak Prescott took that man's job. Like, what possibly could that man teach him about playing quarterback?
Man, not a good God thing, not one thing, because it's crazy when you think about it. Like, this man was a backup his whole life, outside of at Boise, But in the NFL, he never graced the field for real as a real quarterback. And then it's crazy how that shows you how they looked at Dak. They were hating on him. They had Kellen over him, didn't it?
Man, listen, they had the boy that they moved to safety over Dak Prescott to start.
The Showers, dude.
Yeah, Showers was ahead of Dak Prescott, right? Then he finally got past Showers. Then, Dak was still the third string quarterback. Well, Tony Romo went down. We were going to get Kellen Moore. Kellen Moore just happened to break his ankle. So Dak Prescott, voted over both some guys, got the starting job, and never looked back. So remember, that's how you know that God is a Dallas Cowboys fan, because you could have got Kellen Moore, and Dak Prescott could have ended up somewhere like I don't know, he could have ended up somewhere like the Eagles or Washington. Imagine Washington got Dak Prescott. We had to play this man for the last 10 years.
He got a new quarterback coach too, don't he?
He got a new quarterback coach.
I like the new voices in him. Give him new voices in his head. I wish they would have brought Kittner back though. I think he was better, like freer under Kittner.
Yeah, like listen, Kittner told Dak Prescott to let it rip, and he said, if you throw an interception, that is on me. That is, like supreme, that is supreme green light. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh shit, well, I can't take the blame for nothing I do. Okay. And listen, that was the first year that Dak Prescott threw 30 touchdowns under John Kittner. So I definitely believe.
Free. Yeah.
And
he was free.
And we had a little bit better play calling, you know what I'm saying? Like we probably could have did something that year.
Could have did something a few years with some better play calling. It's sad, man. It's sad. But yeah, I think that was a subtle subliminal diss from Dak, and I don't really see Dak doing stuff like that. Dak usually be real uniform in the way he speak and real reserved. You know what I'm saying? He understands that he's walking on a tightrope. He understands that. So it's a way that he go about saying things. Now, it was one time he was joking, but they gave him an example, like they just let him say some filler words to make up a fake scenario. It's hard to explain it, but he was like, such and such team can do this and that. Just gave him some real coach speak. So Dak know how to beat around the bush when it comes to them interviews. Like he masterful with it.
Oh yeah. And listen, that is purposeful. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, he is under a microscope. He's a quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys, and and as you see by our chat box, he's a black man in the South. So like y'all saw, like people come at you. Like some people don't like Dak Prescott just because his daddy look like me and Landlord.
We up here talking about football at 2 a.m., 1:30, and getting called racist slurs. So yeah, it's rough out here with people.
And just imagine, like, we ain't cost nobody no money. Like, imagine if you had some money on Dak Prescott and you racist, and this man lost you $200.
Call him everything but a child of God out here, man.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, man.
What the fuck? Here we
Yep.
go. This boy done made another account.
He done made 50 accounts. I love it though, because like each account
That's
you
another
use
view. That's
as
another
another
view, you
view.
goofball.
I love it though, man. Like, hell, listen, and it's 2:00 in the morning. It's
Man,
2:00
y'all
in the
snipe
morning.
that
Run
boy
that up.
again, man.
He already dead. Regina Green done shot the headshot at the boy.
These people is crazy, man. It's pretty entertaining though. I told you been chewing crayons and eating glue your whole life. That's the result, kids. Do not eat crayons and chew glue.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But
It's super crazy. But back to the content, the most important thing.
yeah, what about your boy Kelvin Joseph getting play at safety though?
He did what to who? What
Your
the
boy
what?
Kelvin Joseph got reps at safety. I need the dun dun dun. That was interesting to me. That was interesting.
Man, listen. Hold on, because I got it right here. Matter of fact, I'm glad you brought that up.
Miss Regina said, I've been dying to use my new gun. Hey, Miss Regina, sniping out here.
She a shooter, man.
All right. They said Kelvin Joseph, courtesy of Bobby Belt, shout out to him on Twitter,
Indeed.
says Kelvin Joseph spent much of practice working with the safety group. So you got to pay attention to these key words that people be putting in there. You understand?
Let's tie this together. Let's tie this together with something else. I'm gonna read this one from Michael Gelkin.
Snipe this man before he gets acting crazy in the chat, y'all. Snipe him. Henry Hernandez, get him up out of here.
He said, boy, like, listen.
That boy probably a 800-pound goofball that been living in his basement all his life. You know what I'm saying?
He said, Cowboys cornerback Kelvin Joseph saw action in nickel spot. He broke up one pass intended for wide receiver Cavante Turpin during the second team 2 minutes 7-on-7. Could have delivered a big hit on next play, but laid off here in spring, showing consideration for Mike McCarthy's pocketbook. And they brought up Mike McCarthy's pocketbook because the boy was getting fined the last couple of years for going too hard in practice.
Yeah.
So
I love it. I like that's a good fine to me. You know what I'm saying? Work them. I like that. You know what I'm saying? I want my team to be prepared. And they done softened up a lot of this new school NFL stuff. And it's kind of hard for old school coaches to navigate that. You know what I'm saying? And I think some of the players be want to work too sometimes. Like, even though it's a rule, the player probably be like, man, hey, let's work. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Sometimes they might not. So it just depends on the characteristics of some of the teams. But I think some of the teams be like, hey, man, I want to work some more. You know what I'm saying?
Landlord from Wakanda said, y'all going at Cowboys fan, but nah, like, hey, they got a great platform, great show. Y'all should definitely support them. But we ain't did a show late night in a long time. We used to do one, me, Landlord, and Wes. So we just thought we'd bring the tradition back.
Yeah, I get off late night, so when I have time, I will go live.
Indeed, but hey, I do want to say this though. Like y'all were talking about Dan Quinn. Putting his players in the best position to be successful, right? Well, Kelvin Joseph last year graded out as a 44 in pass coverage, but he graded out in the mid 80s as a tackler and a run defender. Does that sound like a cornerback, or does that sound like a safety?
Safety all day.
It sounds like a safety all day. And
then I think you said an interesting nugget on Law Nation show. You said he was a 5-star safety coming out of high school, sir. Didn't you say that?
Yes, he was a 5-star
That's interesting.
recruit.
I didn't know that.
Yes, he played safety in high school, and he did not transition over to cornerback until he went to college at LSU.
Well, he should. Yeah, he definitely a safety then.
Yes. Also, what I love is that they said he played the nickel. And what people be forgetting is, like, he played the nickel, but our safeties also played the nickel too. That's why J-Ron Kurtz is always on the damn field and he has the green dot.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm looking at him like, bro, if he can really play safety, bro. I like Malik Hooker, but
Hey, listen.
I'm ready. I want to upgrade that spot, real talk.
Now listen, it's gonna take a lot for me to say that Kevin Joseph was an upgrade over Malik Hooker.
I ain't saying that, but I'm just saying I want to upgrade there. That's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, no doubt. I understand what you're saying.
That's an upgradable position to me.
Well, listen, I'm a little bit higher on Malik Hooker than you are, but I do understand your concerns.
Man, listen here. Go watch the film. You'll see him 4 or 5 steps behind on several big plays. But I like Malik too. You know what I'm saying?
Neil said, "What's up, gents? Late night action, listening while in the gym. You going crazy early, late night, my guy. I appreciate it.
We got a Lockhart in the building, man. Them Lockharts be deep.
Hey,
we
appreciate y'all. We sure do appreciate you, man. Y'all be having the channels jumping. He said
them Lockharts be deep.
And he said he slapped 7 Eagles fans before we stopped in here.
Hey, you a goat, dude.
He got the ultimate discount in the liquor store. Remember, people, if you slap the shit out of an Eagles fan, you will receive half off all the merchandise inside of the liquor store. So please, please, please hurry up and use your discounts while supplies last.
See, look, it's a difference between me saying Hooker bad and Hooker not. That's an upgradable position, you know?
Hey, listen, I think they're trying to say that they already upgraded the position for you once.
Oh, they did, but you know, man, I'm telling you, bro, I ain't got no reason to lie on Hooker.
Now you want to upgrade to the upgrade. What you're trying to say?
I want a solid, rangy safety, and Hooker is good, but we can upgrade that. I'm telling you, trust me. I ain't the type that want to drag nobody, so I ain't gonna just pull all the film of him getting burned and being all the way out of position. I don't want to do that, but it's there. It exists.
Well, please don't. Please don't.
Look, all them big plays that Anthony Brown was giving up, where was Malik Hooker?
In the middle of the field.
Several steps behind.
That man, listen, that man was getting killed in cover one robber, right? So listen, so you up here mad at Malik Hooker. I know he the middle safety, but where the hell was the robber? The robber is the guy that can cheat.
But what? Look though, I even threw some shots at DQ because some of them said, "Bro, why are you giving Trey help compared to giving Anthony Brown help?" See what I'm saying? You should have been shading the Anthony Brown side, if anybody.
I will also say this: I'm going to give Dan Quinn some slack because he did play more cover 2 this year than he did the prior season. He did.
Okay.
If you look at the overall snap counts or flat out, cover 1 was down because we played the most cover 1 than anybody else in the league in 2021, and this year we did play a lot more cover 2. If you just look at the overall, defensive snaps. But
Ms. Wanda said she slapped the Eagle fan yesterday. See, hey, he ain't got everybody nefarious, man. That's crazy.
Hey, listen, they probably saved their lives because knowing the Eagles fan, they probably had a mouthful of raw, steaming horse shit. And you really can't digest that. So they probably saved them. So salute to them for slapping shit out the Eagles fans, man.
We do a lot of stunts on the D line too. Like I love DQ, but it ain't nobody perfect. So if I wanted to say some things that I would like to see get better from DQ or the way he like to use the defense, what can I say? Stop doing so many stunts, and shade some people to your cornerback too. But we ain't got to worry about that no more. We got better. We got much better at cornerback 2 these days.
Mm-hmm. And I'm still just because the way the league is, I'm still probably playing a little bit more cover 2. You know what I'm saying? Like even though we got Trey and we got Gilmore, I'm still throwing a little bit more cover 2 out there. The cover 1 robber is fine. You know what I'm saying? It's fine. You know what I'm saying? You get the man up across the board. You get the double team certain people in the middle of the field. It's fine. But
Sharon Bell said, "How you think Turpin would do?" I seen they said he been getting some reps too. Then
yes, he got a lot more reps than people expected a wide receiver today.
Maybe Mike McCarthy can use his speed. I don't think that's rocket science, man. You know what I'm saying? I do not think it's the hardest thing in the world to at least use this guy as a decoy. Man, you can use him as a decoy. You can use him as a clean out. They have certain concepts that'll steer the defense in one direction and open something else up. You know what I'm saying? You can use him as a clean out or a decoy. They didn't even do that last year. Like, it's crazy.
Per Parzavala, I'll shave my head clean with foam and razor if a woman comes in and smokes with me.
Wow.
You over there down bad, Kim.
You the OD at the liquor store, then you boy.
Man, hey, listen. I said whatever it takes to make you sin. I think he went too far,
He really sent it over there.
man.
That boy, that way past nefarious. You know what I'm saying?
Man, that man. I don't know. Hey, whatever.
Devious. That young man is devious out here.
Damien Crow said, "Damn it."
That boy devious out here. Yeah, no. This been a wild show, boy. I don't know if I'm coming back this late no more. We gonna lead into the late Gators, man. Y'all going crazy today.
Oh
We
my
done got
God.
called every racial slur under the sun. You know.
Hey, appreciate you, Anthony. I'm glad somebody loved the street.
Yeah, I'm glad Anthony at least loved it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit,
That's funny.
we stayed up so late. Vampires came out. Damn it.
Yeah, that's crazy. We got some goons and goblins came through.
Kevin said, "What y'all doing up this late? We don't even know no more."
Nah,
I don't know.
but look, I ain't gonna lie. Oh yeah, landlord from the corner, you must have been late. They done called me everything on the sun. They said, "Don't you know Dante?" I'm like, "Who is Dante, bro?"
Bro, then they
He
came
said,
in.
New Mexico. I'm like, "Bro, I'm from Alabama, fool."
They done spelled out nigga in the chat. they called landlord a boy. Like, gonna call us monkeys. I'm like, oh my God.
I don't know why that's so funny to me. I might be mad tomorrow, but it's funny to me now.
Nah, that shit. Listen, ignorance from a safe place is always funny because we know these people don't even look people in the eyes. Shout out to my boy Neil for the 2 donations, man. I appreciate you for the love and showing support, my guy. I appreciate it.
Shout out to you, Neil. Boy, y'all so funny. But yeah, man, I'm tripping off of that. But yeah, man. Hey, Turpin do got a chance. I think everybody got a chance. Like, if you heard how Dak was describing this, man, it seemed like everybody got opportunity nowadays.
Man.
Like he the way he described it was like everybody has a chance to play faster, smarter, and do better. It was just overall better, man.
I mean, listen, he is the fastest offensive player that we got. Like theoretically, he's even faster than Tony Pollard. So, even if, what I'm saying, he can't beat this downfield threat because of his size. Like you can give him the ball on a wide receiver screen. You can give him the ball on a mesh where you got a built-in pick in it so he can run free. You can do certain things to get the ball into Turpin's hands and let him be an offensive weapon. And I think it's like you said, it's common sense football. He's the fastest guy on your team. We need to be making a contribution to it outside of just special teams, especially now. Listen, they have changed it now to where you can fair catch on a kick return. You know what I'm saying, and bring it up to the 20 to the 25. They are trying to take away the ability to get a return touchdown.
Oh, I'm glad you said that. Did you see the comment Turpin made?
Yeah, he said he ain't fair catching nothing.
I don't like that, bro. Don't come over here with that foolishness, man. You tripping. That boy Turpin said, I'm not fair catching nothing. Neil said, what about in Alabama? I'm in Birmingham, man. He said, Pensacola. I go to Pensacola all the time out there to the beach.
I've been to Pensacola once. It was fine, though.
Yeah, that's close to us. That's like 4 hours.
It was not 4 hours for me. I'm going to tell you that.
Yeah, we go to Pensacola and Panama. Them the beaches over there, close to us in Florida. But yeah, man, I think Turpin got a chance. He got all the speed in the world. All he got to do is get the opportunities with some smart play calling. Like I said, bro, this is not rocket science. This is not the hardest thing to get a speedster in here to at least be a decoy or help use him in some schemes to clear out, at least. You know what I'm saying? You can get the boy the ball in space. He got a lot of stuff to do.
Man, indeed, man.
You can't even use speed, bro. You useless. You know what I'm saying? Your OC can't use speed, but you're useless.
Hey, I tell you what, I bet Andy Reid would have found a way to get the ball in that boy's hand.
Man, that boy would have been doing all kind of stuff in KC.
What? Hey.
Him and Tolbert. You think Tolbert would have went to KC and did nothing?
Nah, he would have got the ball.
Man, Tolbert probably would have had 800 yards in KC.
Man, look, hey, they would have got him the ball in San Francisco. They would have got him the ball You know, it really, I can't even just pick like specific teams. I feel like around the league and anywhere outside of Dallas, I feel like they would have got the ball because even the freaking oh Commanders know how to get the ball into their playmakers' hands.
Yeah.
So you know, like
Terry McLaurin be balling out. Yeah.
Yeah, Terry McLaurin be balling out. Then you know, Dotson was a rookie wide receiver. That boy ended up with 7 touchdowns on the year. You know, they throw the balls. They running backs. You know, they do common sense things. You know, that's why they can win some games.
It's not a hard sport when you got people with rational thinking minds. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, like, man, this dude fast as hell. I wonder if I give him the ball, if anybody I can really catch him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You know, if you give the ball to a person that's fast, maybe he'll run away from people. What you think about that, Hen?
You know, that is groundbreaking knowledge.
It's questionable, but it might work. Look, it's crazy. It might work. You know what I'm saying? But it's a lot of question marks on this offense that we need to get some answers from, though.
I mean, the only question mark I have on the offensive side of the ball, really,
it's
bro.
The guard.
I was gonna say offensive line in general because not really because we have a glaring hole. You know, I say this all the time, but they do the right thing like Spike Lee. And you know, they put Tyron out there at left tackle, you know, Tyler Smith at left guard, and they keep Terrence Steele at the right tackle spot and everything else unchanged. Like you're pretty solid. Then you got depth behind them boys. So like you're super solid that way. But if you get to moving the guys around, playing musical chairs, if I wake up and they say, so Tyler Smith will be the starting right tackle, Terrence Steele will be the starting left guard, like crazy shit like that, then you know I have a lot of issues. But if they do the right thing, then we good. It's really gonna come down to just coaching and putting your personnel in position to be successful, like we've been talking about.
Yeah, that's true. And like I said, we finally got a real play caller. And no matter how much craziness you hear about him, this man is a Super Bowl winning play caller. That's what he did. And I like how you put it down like on wax, and you said he has a top 10 offense for over a decade, sir. And you sitting up here acting like he ain't him. That's what you're doing. See, that's why you don't listen to the foolishness that some people be putting out here. You know what I'm saying? They all sided with Aaron Rodgers because it felt like that was the truth. But if you do research, you realize that wasn't the truth. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get it. And now you see how Aaron Rodgers has been without Mike McCarthy. He hasn't sniffed the Super Bowl. He hasn't. He had success for years, but he didn't get back to a Super Bowl, let alone win one.
Right. So, matter of fact, let me go again. You know, I'm glad you brought that up. Like, this is Mike McCarthy, you know, play calling. 2007, 4th overall offense. 2008, 4th overall offense. 2009, 2nd overall offense. Right. 2010, 7th overall. 2011, 2nd. 2012, 4th. 2013, the 9th. 2014, the 2nd. 2016, when they came to Dallas and beat our asses, the 4th overall offense. And
a whole decade of top 10 offenses. But y'all look, that makes me even madder when I think about this. So you mean to tell me this dude is a Super Bowl winning play caller with 10 plus years of top 10 offenses under his belt, but you defer to a guy, Kellen Moore, who is learning on the job?
That is exactly what happened.
How is that even logical?
I mean, it's not logical.
See, that's why I'm so happy that it just seemed like the Joneses didn't want to admit this, y'all. They did not want to admit this. They wanted Kellen Moore to be their golden child. You can tell. You know the Joneses was grooming him. They wanted to be right. The Joneses wanted to be the smartest people in the room. They wanted to be like, look at this, y'all. Nobody's seen Kellen Moore becoming great and becoming a GOAT. We made Kellen Moore. We the ones who spotted him. And then after a while, they had to sit up here and just be like, you know what, Steven? He just ain't that guy. He ain't gonna get it done, sir. Landlord. And they had to really wipe their hands with it and give up on it.
Hey, I don't mean that you can cut you off a segue. Well, hey, my boy is in here tripping off that Wakandan herb. He said, y'all owe Kellen an apology. He's the best college quarterback of all time.
No, that boy that crazy. You can't trust
Man,
that landlord from a conversation. That boy said something about no killing, more slander. I stopped reading after that. he said no killing, more slander. The Boise State God, man, chill out.
hey, did Tim Tebow die?
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I'll take Tim Tebow over that boy. I'll take Cam Newton over that boy. Deshaun Watson, I'll take
I
over
take
him.
Jameis Winston over that boy.
Jameis Winston was a good college quarterback.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see who else was a
Johnny
college
Football over that boy.
man. Yeah, at least he won the Heisman.
Johnny Manziel.
Yeah, he was very exciting to watch. Who else, man? Like that's some good ass college quarterbacks.
Neil said Kellen Moore is slander. Facts. Somebody called that boy a cancer. When that was yesterday. Called that boy a cancerous cell.
Sharon Bell said because Boss said he was a bastard and Kellen was his son. God,
yeah. That Bastards and Sons analogy go crazy though. I ain't gonna lie. If you're a Game of Thrones fan, it kind of hit a little different.
I know
that shit that hard.
Hey, when they went and killed up all the dudes, bastard kids, just so they can have a stake to the throne, that was you can maybe go watch Game of Thrones again.
Yeah, I love Game of Thrones. It's epic.
Man, for real though, for real, I love that series.
But yeah, I don't know, but I was just saying, man, they really wanted to prop Kellen Moore up and then get all the credit for being the ones who discovered him. But they ended up having to just say, hey, he's not that guy, Steven. Jerry, I'm sorry. One of them, it went one of those ways. And y'all sat up here and tried that experiment over a proven coach. Now, I'm kind of mad at Mike for even taking that, though. Real talk. I'm kind of mad at Mike for even letting them play with him when he came in the door like that.
Hold on now. Listen. We are black men in America. Sometimes you gotta get in where you fit in.
I'm just saying, bro. Mike resume demands more respect than that.
His resume, it does, but he didn't have he was not. Listen, he was out of football. That man did not have a job. He was a year removed from football. Folks were not checking for Mike McCarthy like that when he came to Dallas. You got to remember that. Like, we understand.
I think he could have got a job if he would have went right after that. And I think he did that for like his own good to like pick a good spot. I really do.
Well, that is true. He probably could have went somewhere else, but could he have went somewhere else and succeeded? Nobody. Hey,
that's what I'm saying. He probably would have had to take a crappy job. That's probably what that year wait was. He waited and got a premier job. That's what he did.
Well, that's fine. Well, listen, sometimes premier jobs come with some mere bullshit.
Yeah, especially this one. In Dallas, you know it's gonna be nefarious that's going on.
He said more play calling was entirely bitch made. Yes,
absolutely.
Like you would get no arguments from me.
That was a very accurate assessment there, sir.
Yes, he was. That boy was out. Listen, that man was out there running double reverses. That man ran a double reverse after getting a first down. You know that man horrible.
Yeah, but man, my eyes about to go completely shut down on me, man. So. I'm probably finna go and get ready to head up out of here, dog.
Man, see, I knew you wasn't cut for this, man. I know.
I just worked the whole shift, my guy.
Man, you know I gotta give you a hard time, my boy. I do appreciate you for taking time out of your sleep schedule to rock with your boy. Come over to the liquor store, open the trap doors, and show love to the community, man. So yes, I appreciate you, man. Let the boys know when the next time you going live, where to find you.
Man, ain't no telling, man. Just make sure your notifications on. Tomorrow, I may go live super early in the morning or maybe later in the evening. I don't know. But y'all make sure y'all put your notifications on at Landlord from Alabama with the same handle on our social media. Holla at your boy, man. Make sure y'all come tap in and make sure you hit that like and share for the squad. It will not charge a card on both channels if you don't want to be an Eagles fan. Don't act like an Eagles fan, man.
Please,
that's the worst. That's very distasteful of you if you acting like an Eagles fan. So make sure y'all hit that like and share for the squad, man.
Hey, the Quincy came in late as hell. He said, "What y'all doing live this time?" We're not. This is a figment of your imagination, my boy. We is finna go to sleep.
We creeping right back out the bushes, sir. It's over with.
But yeah, man. Hey, I appreciate everybody for coming into the liquor store, showing love, getting drunk with us with the content, man. And remember, I always tell y'all to drink and drive responsibly. But if you see an Eagles fan in the middle of the road, I actually got my mom actually hit me up and said, hey, it's a felony inciting violence. I was like, oh shit. Well, like black folk don't know all these kind of particular laws. So, if you run them over, I ain't tell you to do it now. But I know you might be enticed, but I ain't saying do it. I ain't saying
Look,
no.
the views of Henry the Moore do not reflect the little views of Landlord Sport. But go ahead.
Yeah, we're gonna have to give. How when they show you them pills on them infomercials, everybody dancing around happy with chlamydia, and they like hey, side effects may cause death, bleeding from the eyes and penis. I'm about to give a little statement.
Look, what I'm gonna do? Hey, it's gonna get down ready, red. Hey, they're gonna be the first time I have to hit the gunner. Yes, ma'am. It was. It was. Hey, don't have me in there messing with these good people, man. Hey, I'm too sleepy. I gotta tell. I gotta go to sleep. I'm gonna tell. I'm sorry.
Oh man, listen, we finna get out of here, man. I'm delirious at this point. God bless you.
Already.